WeatherWords is a production of The Reporter, Delaware County's leading news source.
Good day to everyone, if you want to call it a good day. You know, it started getting miserable about 2 o'clock this morning when the rain came down so quickly, woke me out of a sleep because my windows were open. It's like, rush up, close the windows, and by the time I got back to bed, it had already stopped. I said, oh, well, so much for that. Then we were put under a severe thunderstorm watch, actually a warning this morning. And that started at about 3:45, and it went from 3:45 to 4:15. And I said, oh, let me go sit on the porch and watch. Well, all over that way, which is Bainbridge and everything else, the sky was lit up almost constantly. Over my shoulder this way toward Downsville and all that, the sky was lit up almost continuously. And I kept saying, okay, it's going to get here. Okay, it's going to get here. Well, it didn't. We got side brush and got another 6/100ths of an inch. The one that woke me up at 2 o'clock this morning was 7/100ths of an inch. So I wrote down in my report, okay, the total for the month so far is now at 6.68. Then we got one. And we actually had some thunder and close lightning and things here. And then there was a pause. So I quickly ran over to my brother's house. I do that every morning. I got there just as it started to pour, which is what it did probably for the next 45 minutes. There was a brief pause. I got back here, and as you notice behind me now, we got total fog. Okay, there's one more batch heading in this direction. It'll probably get here in about an hour or so. But I'm sure the 6.68, if I were to go out and measure what fell, we're probably over 7 inches now for the month, and normal's 4.8. So we almost have enough for the next month already, and I'll fill you in on that in just a minute. Because as each one of these storms came through, the temperature dropped a degree, and it dropped another degree. By this afternoon, we'll be in the 50s. It's not going to go up. Tonight, you'll get up tomorrow morning, and depending on what side of the hill you're on and how steep the valley is you're in and whatever, you'll probably wake up to 38 or 39 degrees. Tomorrow's only going to get to a high of 52. Now, what's normal? About 67. So now we're below normal. And actually, for this area right now, they've issued a scattered frost advisory for Friday night. That's not unusual. We've usually had frost before this. So you know what? That's the first time they actually said we could get one. So we'll see what happens with it. What's the outlook for Saturday? Actually, Friday, Saturday? Mostly sunny, but don't expect warm temperatures. Find that sweatshirt because we're not going to get out of the 50s. And then guess what's going to happen Sunday? Afternoon showers. What's going to happen Monday? Showers. What's going to happen Tuesday? Showers. Okay, so I don't know what the 7-inch total will end up by the time we're finished, but this is going to be a very wet month. Also, usually when fall starts, the heating season starts. Let me tell you that you won't find a temperature here next week better than maybe 61 or 62, and most of the days are going to be in the 50s. And most of the nights are going to be low 40s or maybe lower than that. So unfortunately, yes, the heating season has started. So get ready for it. I had my oil tanks filled yesterday afternoon. I got the discount for paying it early because I went and paid it right away. But it was $4.70 a gallon for fuel oil, which I've never seen in my entire life, okay? They said this is going to be an extremely expensive season, not just oil, but if you're heating by electric, you're heating by propane, you're heating by natural gas. They said expect your heating bills to rise probably more than 20%. And they're all a little bit worried, okay? So everyone should probably be worried, because this is going to be a very expensive winter, unfortunately. Will we get snow? I hope so. I ran into a person in the parking lot at Big M yesterday. I said, you know, last year, because we didn't get any snow, my line from my spring feeding my house froze for the first time since I've lived here, and I've been living in this place for more than 45 years, and it's never frozen. Why? No snow. You know, snow's an insulator. If you get it, it's great. Last year, you might remember, there wasn't much. So we'll see what this winter brings. So Almanac says it's going to be terrible. Other things say no. I guess they're about as confused as we are. So anyway, get ready for cold weather because it's here, whether we want it or not. Have a good day.
To subscribe or advertise, call 607-464-4009.